celebrities pay or they always get their way around to get a complimentary?
Controversial question. So we've got Alia Bhatt. He is our only celebrity fan from India. We do have celebrities who stay with us. Mandarin Oriental was one of our biggest clients.
Tell us about the Mandarin Oriental Homes.
Mandarin Oriental handpicked the most exclusive home. Services are also Mandarin Oriental.
Few locations of these homes where Indians typically love to go.
The Indians, we've got one in Bali, more than 5 in south of France.
What are the activities you are organizing or what you recommend for our kids?
Dining is one of their sort of hallmarks. The Indians, if they're going to Hong Kong, they have to dine at Mandarin.
Any very unusual requests received from any of your MO property?
People want to be in the same room, in the same hotel. They don't want to change that room number. Yes, we have.
Hi guys, my name is Sudhanshu Jaipuria from Luxury Cloud Podcast. As you all know, we love to get the most amazing properties around the world to tell you what's going on in the travel industry for all you VIPs who do not want to compromise on any of your stays. So I have today a very special guest who is Aakriti Batra from 1524 Delhi, which is the top-notch marketing company for the VIPs of travel industry. And hi Aakriti, how are you?
Hi Sudhanshu, thank you so much for having me here.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to always meet you, and this is, it's an amazing thing that you do. I think it's really an innovation for our travel designers and travel industry in general. So thank you so much. So hi, I'm Aakriti.
Yeah, so tell us about your company and what you do. Let us know.
My company is 1524 Delhi. And we are a sales, marketing, and a lifestyle services firm. So very, in a nutshell, our main business is sales and marketing representation for luxury hotels, for boutique hotels, and exceptional homes. And one of our most iconic clients really is the Mandarin Oriental Hotel Group, and we've been really, privileged to be working with them for more than a decade. So, that's why we are here.
I think that's one property, I think is one of your flagship clients that you have, and I think you have been the face for Mandarin Oriental for such a long time. It's more than a decade, as you already mentioned.
Yes.
And the work you guys have done, actually, because all the Indians have become fans of MO, most of them. Whenever there is a question,
music to my ears.
Whenever there is a question of going to a top-notch luxury hotel, Mandarin Oriental is the first name that always crops up in anybody's mind. So thank you so much. So tell us about your journey with Mandarin Oriental and how you have seen the Indian market evolve.
So when we started working with Mandarin Oriental, that was way back in 2013. And we're ex-hoteliers. My partner Karan, he's a tenured hotelier and an American Express travel corporate person. So really, and with me, my background again was with luxury hotels, Imperial, the Oberoi, Hyatt, the likes. So when we started this firm in 2013, Mandarin Oriental was one of our biggest clients, and they were 27 hotels in total. And of course it was a challenging journey because back then not many people were familiar with Mandarin Oriental. Yes, they knew Four Seasons, they knew something like a Ritz-Carlton because they were already there in India at that time. But Mandarin Oriental was still either, we would get responses like, oh, Singapore, yes, I know Singapore. Or, Bangkok, I know Bangkok. Or Hong Kong, so, because those are flagship. But it was a journey for us to actually build that awareness and that visibility for the brand. And we did that, of course, with partners such as yourself and, with your help and support. I am really proud to say that the market share for India, even with Mandarin Oriental globally, has grown, over the years, and it's something that we're really proud of. The brand has grown, of course. They were from 28 hotels in 2013. We are now 44 hotels, and we have 2 more in the pipeline. So by the end of this year, we should really be 46 hotels.
Fantastic.
In addition to that, Mandarin has also launched an exceptional homes portfolio. So we have 28 private homes and villas
Oh wow!
across the globe.
This is
you know.
something new. I mean, why didn't you little tell us about the Mandarin Oriental Homes?
This is right before COVID, so I would say yes. The Mandarin Oriental team has been visionary in its in the development style. So there is a company called Stay One, and Mandarin Oriental invested and got 25% stake in that company, and so Stay One probably has, I don't know, thousands of homes on their website. Mandarin Oriental handpicks the best, the most exclusive home in that destination, and that is then chosen to be a Mandarin Oriental exceptional home, which is serviced by a Mandarin Oriental team.
That was going to be my question.
So, which is serviced by a chef, the housekeeping, the concierge. So, when you're staying in a home, which is a Mandarin Oriental exceptional home, you know that the services are also Mandarin Oriental.
Wow, fantastic.
So that really is something which, again, we're very happy to see the uptick from the India market.
Wow. So can you tell us a few locations of these homes where Indians typically love to go, any countries or cities?
We have more than 5 in south of France, which is really popular, of course, with the Indians. We've got one in Bali. It's an 8-bedroom villa, which is, because of the location, the proximity. We've got 2 in Phuket. Again, for Asia, we've got these 3. For Europe, we have one in the Cotswolds. We've got one in Somerset. We've got 2 homes in London itself. So we do get queries for people who want to do a longer stay. We have a 7-bedroom and a 5-bedroom for that.
So most of these villas are larger rooms, like a 4-bedroom,
So
5-bedroom
most
size?
of them would be 4-bedroom upwards.
Nice.
Like the Cotswold property is 10 bedrooms, so it's a manor house, it's an estate, which is excellent. Italy, we have a few. Spain, we have 11. So really, that is really where I think a lot of the HNI customers, they are seeking that privacy, they are seeking that exclusivity. And we find requests coming for these, especially for longer stays in the summer.
Nice, very nice, fantastic. Now tell me about the journey, because you have seen Mandarin Oriental as a brand growing in the Indian market.
Yes.
How did you find the consumers then when you started back in 2013 versus 2025 today? So I would just like to know your experience with the Indian market, how India has evolved, because luxury was different then, and today the meaning of luxury is very different.
I agree with you. So when we started way back, and of course, and this comes with Karan and our background in luxury, of course, in luxury hospitality. So we knew the customers. We knew that these are the customers who would appreciate. In 2013, it was $1,000 price point, and that was the luxury price point. Come to 2025. You've got a $1,500 to a $2,000 price point, because that's what luxury now, an entry-level room would probably cost.
Not
right?
less than 2,000
Exactly.
doesn't get you real luxury.
So now what I think how that has evolved is, the customer who was looking at that $1,000 price point then has now evolved to a 2,500, 3,000. Probably they were used to, take rooms. Then now they take suites. Families traveling together, that was an all sort of, as I said, these villas sort of things. The other is the aspirational luxury, which was probably, used to staying in hotels, and also 5-star hotels, probably for their points, or, it was whatever, that was the exposure. That has another level that's come up now for luxury. Now they want to be in such locations because, and this is something that, not everybody is aware of, but Mandarin Oriental, in whichever destination they are, is the best location.
Yeah, that's true.
So
anywhere you go,
anywhere you go.
And I think that changes a lot, because over the years where people have started experiencing your properties, they realize that wherever there is a Mandarin Oriental, it's given. They don't have to go on Google and search the location and how far is it from the center or the old town or their favorite restaurants. It's typically right there, then and there. And that's
exactly. So,
these are the, I think, small things which also add to the luxury point of view for a consumer. Because what I also felt was earlier it was about staying in a nice 5-star hotel but not really spending time in the room. But now I think whatever request we get, and I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that people focus on their properties and the experience at the hotels much more than before.
Yes.
As opposed to going to an Eiffel Tower or wherever going, they want to have the great dining experiences. They want to contact the concierge as to what are the activities you are organizing or what you recommend for our kids.
Yeah.
That's become an important aspect of travel
So,
today.
just sort of expanding on this point, like with Mandarin Oriental, we spoke about the location, but F&B really that's their biggest. So innovative dining is one of their sort of hallmarks.
Yeah.
We've got the largest number of Michelin stars in any group in the world. We've got about 28 right now and growing. We've in Hong Kong we're actually renovating our flagship property, and that is going to have the first outpost for Daniel Boulou Terrace. So it's a restaurant outside the hotel.
Nice.
It'll be on a
Yeah.
in a rooftop a restaurant outside the hotel, but part of the hotel.
Nice.
We already have three Michelin star French restaurant. We've got another Michelin star Cantonese restaurant, which is so popular with Indians. If they're going to Hong Kong, they have to dine at Manva.
And we've spoken in the other podcast about your Tokyo restaurant, the pizza area. Everybody,
bar.
whether they stay in MO or not, they always
They
want
want
a
to be there.
reservation
Yes.
at the pizza area there. I think
And
it's the best
so the
in
pizza
world.
bar in 38, as I said, it's number one
Yeah.
pizza place in the world, or Asia. I think number 3 in the world, but number 1 in
For me,
Asia
it's in
for
the
sure.
world. I've never had a better pizza than that. And every podcast, wherever there is MO and Tokyo in the same sentence, pizza is also a part of it.
Exactly, and so dining is really important, and we notice that clients, book by yourself and the others, they're looking at dining in the hotel.
Nice.
And this is something that appeals to them, and I think that also helps them make that choice to then stay at a Mandarin Oriental.
True.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, you have a program called Fans of MO,
Yes.
which usually gets a few benefits to the clients. So can you tell us about it? So a lot of people still don't know about the fan club membership. How does one get it, and what are the benefits they can really derive out of it?
So I think anyone who's listening, book through Traveloids. They are a Mandarin Oriental fan club member, and they can get you benefits, which they would not ordinarily get if they were to book on their own. But you are right. We do have a Fans of MO program, which is a guest recognition program, which is purely that. It's a guest recognition. It's to make our services better for them. We also have a celebrity fan program. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yes, of course.
And so there are these global celebrities, which is almost it's an endorsement of. It's a brand ambassador program, and we're privileged to have them endorse our hotels. And
Who's there from Bollywood is my question.
Good question. So we've got Alia Bhatt.
Oh,
So
wow.
she is our only celebrity fan from India, and most recently she was with her mother and I think her family in Mandarin Oriental Mayfair in London.
Wow.
She spent a week with us. So yeah, that was
Very
I think she also posted on her Instagram. There's a reel about her experience at the
So you
hotel.
guys, if you want to know where was Alia Bhatt, and if you want to stay in the same property, it's Mandarin Oriental Mayfair in London, and I think they're one of the new properties, and I still have to go there. It's
Yes.
been long overdue.
Yes.
And because it's the top-notch location of London.
Again, we've got Mayfair, Mandarin Oriental, and we've got Hyde Park,
Yes.
which is the only hotel on the park side. You exit the hotel into the park. So
Nice.
really, we've got two best locations, I think, in London that one would want to be.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about celebrities. I'm not asking about Alia Bhatt specifically, but generally, do celebrities pay, or they always get their way around to get a complimentary room from
It's a
you guys?
controversial question.
Yeah.
Yes. No, we do have celebrities who stay with us, and they pay.
They pay.
They pay, and I
Can
think
you
that
tell
is.
us any craziest request or someone with a lot of tantrums?
No, sorry. No
Yeah,
comments.
no comments. Fair enough. I figured that you will not let us you give the answer to that question, but I thought I'll try my luck.
No.
But okay, tell me one thing. Which is the most popular Mandarin Oriental property from the Indian market where you see most requests? Like any top few you want to tell us about?
In the 44 locations that we have, we actually cover most of your major cities and some, of course, resort destinations as well, which are extremely popular, and I'm happy to say, which are extremely popular with Indian clients. So anything we've got, Singapore, Bangkok, Hong Kong, Tokyo this year has been off the charts, London, Paris, Dubai, New York, Lake Como. And these are the destinations that Indians love. So London is something I think they would go to
Yeah.
irrespective. It's home
away
for them.
from home, I
Yes,
think.
and now that we have two
London
hotels,
is, yeah.
London is definitely top of the list. I think then Dubai, And now we have another hotel coming up in Dubai.
I was going to ask you, tell us about your new properties coming up.
So Dubai, of course, we have Jumeirah Beach, the Mandarin, which I think you visited, right?
I was there.
Right, yeah. So now we have a new
I'll tell you
one.
Stories of my family there because they didn't want to check out. It was a big problem.
So we have the Mandarin Oriental downtown Dubai opening also by the end of this year. It's all going to be a contemporary city-centric location.
Yeah, I want to know, is it going to be a businessy? Is it going to be for business clients or is it going to be for leisure as well?
So for Mandarin Oriental, I don't think we can really sort of slot the hotels in corporate or leisure. Usually we find that a lot of people who travel, of course leisure is one of our biggest segments, but we have a lot of business travel that extends into leisure at the hotel. And the locations again are such that really lend themselves well to either business or leisure travel. So again, downtown Dubai is not going to be just corporate business.
Fair enough.
It will cater to
and
all
what are
segments.
the other new properties you've taken over? There are new properties coming up.
Exciting news. This year actually we had 4 more additions and 2 opening, as I said. So we have beginning of the year we signed up with the Mandarin with the Lutetia in Paris and the Conservatorium in Amsterdam.
Fantastic.
So that's a second hotel in Paris, very different from our current Mandarin Oriental. So Mandarin Oriental Lutetia is the only palace hotel on the left bank. So again, it's a very exciting new hotel for us. The Conservatorium in Amsterdam will be rebranded as Mandarin Oriental next year after some refurbishments. But again, a very popular hotel and destination for Indians.
Very nice.
We've just signed on and taken over the hotel on the Saru coast. So it's right now called the Syria, the Saru coast, which will be Mandarin Oriental rebranded next year. But it's operational under Mandarin Oriental right now. We're opening the Mandarin Oriental Vienna. Already we're accepting bookings from the 14th of November. It's on our website already, and that is again exciting. 86 rooms and about 52 suites.
Nice.
So again, it's a historic building, right in the heart of the hotel.
We still needed more luxury hotels. There are very few, so to speak.
So
it's
now
not
it becomes a nice circuit. So we've got Vienna, we've got Munich, we've got Prague.
And most of the major cities that Indians typically love to go. For them to do a circuit of all the MO properties will be very
and
easy
these
now.
are all drivable.
True.
So you can drive from Italy to Munich to Vienna. It's all a really nice driving circuit.
Fantastic. And what is the one underrated property according to you which people don't have their eyeballs on, but you should definitely recommend them to go and try?
I think one of our underrated hotels, which I don't think Indians really have gone to so much for whatever reason, I think would be Istanbul. Mandarin Oriental in Istanbul. It's on the Bosphorus. It's again a boutique property. It's only 100 rooms and suites, but the location is unbeatable. It's really right. It's like an urban resort. It's a resort in the heart of the city.
Wow.
That really is an underrated property, I think.
So tell me, has there been something really, any very unusual request received from either a celebrity guest or a general VIP from India for any of your MO properties?
I wouldn't say they're weird. But yes, we have.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, unusual.
Unusual.
We do find some requests. Yes, people want to be in the same room, in the same hotel. They don't want to change that room number. So it's always a struggle for us to then make sure that that's what we can do at any given point when they are at the hotel. So that's something that we see a lot. People really are, creatures of habit. And once they get used to something, then they want that. They only want that one particular server, or they want that one particular room number.
That's a good problem to have, because then they will not change the hotel either.
Well, we hope so.
That's really nice. But thank you so much, Aakriti, for coming to our studio today, giving your precious time and talking to us and letting our guests or viewers know more about your beautiful hotel.
My pleasure.
We can go more, and in fact, people who haven't experienced, you must try at least one Mandarin Oriental hotel whenever you get the chance to go on your holiday next. It is mind-boggling. Once you stay, I promise it'll be a problem because your family wouldn't want to stay in any other hotel. So that's a promise. So definitely let us know if you want to plan next. And
thank you. And yes, get in touch with Luxury Cloud, with Luxury Cloud, and we look forward to welcoming all of your guests.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.